welcome to V's Cocina. Today I'm in the kitchen and it's gonna be a second day of kitchen because I just did a Costco video which consisted of all the hauls that I made for October. But the next thing that I'm gonna make is going to be it's gonna be the chicken cutlets that we need to make our chicken parm, and how to prepare them. Wash your hands. I already washed my meat. I know some people say that you don't wash your meat, but I was raised in the household that we do have to wash our meat. So for me, that is something that we need to do. I either use white vinegar, or you can use lemon juice or lime juice, whatever makes you happy. Go with that. Okay, let's go and start this off. So the first thing I'm gonna use is 3 breasts from Costco. We buy the Kirkland brand, they're organic chicken breasts, and they come in like in a 6-pack for $20 or $30. That's what we buy. You can pick up any chicken breasts from Walmart, Target, or wherever it is you're able to get them, or HEB. Those are the places that we go here. Wash your hands. I already have washed my hand. My counter has been sanitized with Clorox, so it's clean, believe me. So now we're just going to get started on preparing the chicken breast for that, for basically preparing for the chicken cutlets and that we want. First, make sure you wash your knives. Mine is washed already. I make sure that what I do is I actually grab the chicken breast and I just cut it, fillet it in different pieces. I want every piece to be the same, so and to cook at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them in little pieces like this, and then I'm gonna put it on the side. And if you feel that this is too thick, you can continue cutting it. I do cut a little bit of it, not too much, because I do want the chicken cutlet to have some, basically to be thick enough. Basically, that's what I want. I'm trying to shoot for. So here we go. The chicken tenders are going to be this. You can make like little chicken tenders, but this is pretty good. I'm happy with this, and we're gonna continue cutting it. Let's keep on going. And my meat looked like this because I already cleaned it with my vinegar, and that's what I used to clean it. Don't judge me if you don't clean your meat. That's okay. You definitely clean your counters afterwards and your refrigerator and everything else. I've been getting some backlashes about not cleaning my touching the meat, the refrigerator with my meat, and touching my meat at the same time. Believe me, we get Clorox, we get sanitized. Everything gets sanitized in the house. So let's keep on going. And this is only gonna be like maybe if I make, each one can produce 3. So just be careful because the meat is very, very, very slight through, so definitely is going to. And then I'm gonna try to do it as thin as I can. I mean, being that my girls at the dinner, they can have the thinner portions, and you see, this is perfect for my girls' size, and they can have that instead of having a big one where they might not finish the whole thing, and that could be a problem too. So let's just go with that. I love, 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 love the fact that, you know, this helps speed up the process. And you know, when you do the chicken parm, you can choose to do it like this if you want to. It's gonna make it easier for you. Go ahead. I'm gonna wash my hands. But I go a little bit further, like anyone will. let's go. I see many videos of chefs how they season the chicken tenders, chicken parm, and how do they take care of it and basically make sure that the tenderness, that each side is the same. I wash my hands because I'm gonna go grab some plastic. So let's do that. Saran wrap, actually, if I may say so. And we're going to just go in here. And you don't want to splash all over yourself, so what you're going to do is wrap the chicken tender into it, right? And you're going to do this. You can choose a different method. I choose this because I don't want it to splash back at me, but each his own. So then, and you're going to go and you're going to hammer a little bit with this one here. Or you can do this one if you want to, but I like this one better. And be gentle because this is chicken breast. You don't want to hammer it too much because then it's going to lose the structure of it. We do not want that. We want the chicken breast to have the structure they're supposed to have for the chicken parm to have. And this is how it looks after I already hammer a little bit. And now that I already hammered out, I'm going to go wash this so I can put it back in there. If you don't want to wash the dishes, you can always get another bowl and don't have to use the same bowl. I just don't want to dirty too much, so I'm just washing my bowl. So we're going to use the same bowl. Now we're going to continue, and this is perfect. I'm going to put it right there. Let's go to the next one. And you're not seeing my face because this is all about the cooking. Let's go. So I forgot to cover it, but I didn't hammer it so hard, so it should be good. Let's go back, cover a little bit here, and go for it. And when you feel that you know what, I don't think I'm gonna cover it because actually the chicken breast is very, very dry. It doesn't have a lot of water in it because I'm gonna go gentle and I'm gonna go faster, and it's going to take less time to do. Let's keep on going. And what this does is basically it actually allow the breasts to basically cook evenly. That's what the chef said that I saw, to cook evenly, and that's always a plus. You want to cook evenly, so this way if you're putting it for 30 minutes or 45 minutes in the oven, which 30 minutes should be more than enough after, because you know the chicken parm, you have to fry it prior to putting it into the oven. So, and all you have to do is put it for a certain amount of time. If you feel that this is splashing, then definitely go back and put it in. But I'm okay with this. I'm okay with doing it like this, and I'm gonna go for it. I don't feel like I'm getting any splashback or anything. That looks like a little bit thicker than normally. Maybe that's the one my husband's true have. We have a couple of little stray eyelets here, so I'm just gonna do a little bit. Oh, this is not not what I wanted to do. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. And this one can be like little ones. They're very little. You don't get to do too much. Okay. Now we're done with that. Let's go wash our hands. And, well, I should take everything clear. Let me just trash. Trash. That's the trash. And let me wash my hands before I grab all this. Here we go. Let's grab this and then grab this and then put it in the sink to be washed. Okay, so we have our chicken already patted or batted up, I guess a little bit. I say that giving it a little bit tender love, if that's the right case for it. Okay, here we go. So this is how they look. If you want, you can pat it down. You can do whatever you want. I mean, it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Let's go to the sink. But for me, I feel like the chicken is very dry. It's not very juicy. It doesn't have a lot of water because I already drained all the water from it. And this is my second time draining it. So it's gonna be perfect. Now we're just gonna go on the seasoning. Let's season it. First, we're gonna put salt. Salt to your heart content. I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt. And you can use your beautiful tools or whatever, but I'm Dominican. I like to use my hands to massage the meat, so that's just me. But let's continue on with what we have here. I have some garlic, granulated garlic. This is from great value, so you just put a little bit. And you season as your heart content. I would say a tiny spoon. And then this is going to be onion powder, and this is the McCormick one. Normally we get them at Costco, but sometimes Costco don't have garlic this portion. I feel that if I buy the big one, it gets dry too fast. Oh, I want to wait for it. Okay, let's see. I like to put a little bit of adobo. I wouldn't be a Latina if I didn't. Adobo is my staple in every meat that I season. So let's go for it. And you're just gonna go a little bit at a time. This one has salt, pepper, all-purpose. I use the all-purpose Adobo Goya, and that is my favorite one, so go for it. Then you're gonna have black pepper, right? Black pepper, let's go for it. And we just grab it and we just basically just do a little bit of black pepper in here. And now we're gonna do my sofrito. Sorry, this is not a traditional chicken parm, okay? This is my interpretation of chicken parm. Let's go get a spoon. If you're Latina, you know we like a lot of flavors, so all I can say is it's gonna taste very good. And if you don't have my sofrito, please buy the Goya sofrito. It's like a little bit reddish size, but it's good. It's not as good as mine, but you have to work with what you have. Maybe you don't have an hour to do it. Now I'm gonna use my hands and I'm gonna turn everything, and I'm gonna go wash my hand, of course, because I don't want to touch all the ingredients again. And basically put the same amount of seasoning on the other side, because of course we put it on top, but now we have to put it on the bottom. Okay, I need a towel. Yes. I need a towel to dry my hands. Now we're gonna go with my sofrito. Let's go sofrito. Little bit of sofrito. We garlic again. Garlic. Salt. salt to taste. This is a Himalayan salt from Costco, and I buy the big one. Oh, that's another thing that I forgot to include in my other video. I'm gonna have to go back and the Adobo Goya, and just do it to, you know, eyeball it and do what you need, how you feel. I just see what I like and I put what I want. That's me. Then you have the onion powder. I also have the dehydrated onions from Costco, and I use that too. That's fine with me. I don't feel like the taste is not gonna be there, so let's go and do that. A little bit more cracked pepper. I mean, a little bit more black pepper. That was a little bit funny. Black pepper, so we go with black pepper there. So, okay, now I'm gonna go with my hands, guys, because that's what I do. You do you, I do me, okay? So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just lather and try to give that seasoning of everything to be seasoned to get to that stuff flavor. I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, you guys get to see. Look at my hands. But I don't mind doing that because I was raised that way. My mom taught me since I was 10 years old how to cook. And she always say, use your hand to mix the meat because that will give it so much flavor. If you don't feel okay doing that, that is fine. You guys don't have to, because that's life. But this is how it looks after I season it already. And I didn't put too much sofrito because I didn't want it to be too watery, but that's basically what it comes down to it. So now we're gonna go and fry it because that's what we need to do in order to make sure that, oh, sorry, I totally forgot. We can't do that yet. Oh, sorry. I thought it was like I was done, but I'm not. Get 2 bowls, and you're going to have breadcrumb. This is breadcrumb, Italian Style Bread Crumbs from Great Value. I will see if I can put this in the comments. This is something that my husband started doing, and I love it, so I'm gonna go with it. He also used the Panko Bread Crumb, and the Italian style too. And I will put it in the comment section if you need to, okay? So we go there. My first thing that I would do is, he said he used both of them. Mix a good amount of both of them. And of course you have to season your bread. If you don't season your bread, even if it's seasoned already, I don't care, season it. I'm sorry. It doesn't really matter, just season it. Put the same ingredients that you put in the chicken. And I'm just gonna go and do it. And I'm just gonna play it by eyeballing it. And that is how it's gonna go. And you want, because once you fry the chicken, it does lose a lot of flavor in the frying process. So that's why you have to put a little bit more flavors into it. You don't have to, but that's what I do. Like I say, you do you, I do me. There it goes. You do your style, I do my style. And then when you have this, you have everything mixed up. And I'm gonna get another spoon because I'm gonna need to mix this. And I'm mixing everything together here. So you have the breadcrumb, and you have, I think I need a little bit more breadcrumb because I put too much. You want the right portion, like half and half of each. I kind of feel like my husband used more the panko than the Italian seasoning bread, but okay. Let's just go for it, okay. And then, you know what? You can also taste it and see if it tastes good. If you feel that it needs more seasoning, then go for it and give it more seasoning. Onion. I'm gonna put a little bit more onion. powder. It does have a very good flavor though. Now you're gonna get a couple eggs from the refrigerator. Use whatever eggs you want. I'm gonna use let's move this out of the way so you guys can see, because I'm putting everything in front of this and you cannot even see what I'm doing. So basically I'm just cracking the egg. You can do 1 or 2 eggs. And this is my preference. I don't know if you like it, but this is what I do. I like to put a little bit of milk in it. You can do something else if you want to. You can just do the egg. I just put a little bit of milk. And here we go. And then you're gonna make sure that it's very mixed together. I think it's perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna season again. God and behold, you're probably tired of the same seasoning. Oh, I put too much there, but it's okay. I'm okay with whatever I put. It's not a problem. Season that. The only thing I don't use is my sofrito, but I use everything on it just to give it a little bit more taste. I mean, you can skip this process if you don't like it. You can definitely skip it if you want to. That's up to you. And I'm gonna use this cutting board, which is the second cutting board. It's not the same one, it's a smaller version of it. Too. And I'm not gonna taste that. No, thank you. Okay. But I know it tastes good because I've done it a million times already. So if you want to put like a plastic wrap on that cutting board so you have less meat touching the surface of the board, it's up to you, but I still use it anyway. So, and it will be less, you still have to wash it, but it will be less messy to clean up time. Okay, so here we go. We have, and if you want to go a little bit above and beyond, you can put a little bit of flour into it and mix it together with the bread and put it all together. That's what you can do. I'm just gonna leave it like that because we already have a this is gonna bound together the chicken breast to the breadcrumbs. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna use my hands again. Don't be shocked. My hands are good. I washed them many times. Okay, here we go. My hands is gonna go into the breadcrumb, into the batter here. I need to get rid of this. Okay. Into the batter, and then from the batter is going to go into the breadcrumb, and then we're gonna put it in the board. That's how it's gonna go. Assemble, assemble, assemble. Let's go, batter. I should put like the chicken in front here because obviously we're gonna need that. And believe me, everything is going to be, you want to lather a little bit there. Now you're gonna go into the breadcrumbs, the Italian breadcrumb, everything that we mix together here. And you want it to be very stuffed, right? guys. You want it to be very stuffy because we definitely want. I'm not gonna put flour because I don't want it to have more flour. My husband's trying to be healthy a little bit, so we're going with the breadcrumb. That's more than enough. So here it goes. I don't want to show it too much, but this is where it goes. Let's put it in there. And when I'm done, I'll show you the end result there. Okay, let's go back. Keep doing this here. You go to the batter. You can drip a little bit there, but make sure that everything is lathered, because if it's not wet enough, then it's not, the breadcrumb is not gonna get into it. So let's go do that. And you can use a bigger dish. I definitely could have used a bigger dish, and it will probably would have made this process a little bit easier, but it is what it is. Let's go with it. We'll make it happen. Everything is gonna be clean after. Believe me, everything is going to be Clorox wipe down later on. Here we go. And everything looks so good. Okay, we need a little bit here. Yep, we do need a little bit there. Anywhere else that we need? Oh, right there could be. There we go. We have that one, and it's ready. Let's keep on going here. And it's 2:25, so I have to try to hurry up because my girls are coming home soon, and we have to put this in the oven and fry this. And the pasta shouldn't take too long, so you should be, the pasta take a little bit of a time. You can pair with any pasta that you want. It could be whole wheat pasta, angel hair, or it could be, my friend Pamela actually gave me some whole wheat gluten-free pasta, and maybe we'll use that. But I don't know, the girls are very iffy about what they eat, so I'll be a little bit hesitant to do that one because I really want them to eat. This is going to be, this is a messy process. If you don't like it, don't make this. But this is a lengthy process, and the lengthy process is for giving that much flavor to it. There you go. And from what I'm noticing, my breadcrumbs, I'm going down. I'm really thickening it up in there, so. Yes and yes. And if you need to make more breadcrumbs, go ahead and do so. That's part of it. Okay. Let's keep on going. Try to speed this along. Definitely, if you're making like 3 chicken breasts, use a bigger container because it will definitely make easier for you to do things. I think I still have a couple more chicken, like chicken cutlet or chicken pieces that I need to coat, and I feel like I already ran out. Let me go wash my hands. This is like an hour thing, I would say. It takes you like an hour to do it. Okay, we are going to have the panko. And now I'm gonna go fast because I need to. Italian bread. Keep in mind, I will put links for these things. This pan of mine keep biting down. I normally use an apron for my kitchen, but I'm not using it because, of course, when I'm recording, it's hard to basically use the apron. garlic. Yep, garlic. Pepper. Onion. A little bit of adobo. And a little bit of salt. And now we're gonna move it in. Hopefully this will be enough already. We definitely have to get more of this. This is done. I have to add it to my shopping list at Walmart. Okay, I think that should be good enough. And even the bread, the eggs, I feel like we might need more, but you know what? There's only a couple pieces left. I think we can work it. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. The good thing about this is that once you've done this process, you can basically freeze these and take them out as you need it. And I used to do that too. If you want to do a lot, like if you want to do like 2 packages or 3 packages from Costco and freeze it, this freezes so nice. It's almost like when they freeze the fish and things like that, or the chicken and patted chicken. All you have to do is just freeze it, and you can take it out as you need it, and then put it in the air fryer if you want to. Whatever you want to do, the sky's the limit. It makes the job so easy when everything is prepped already. That's my philosophy. If you can prep before you have to cook. But we had this frozen chicken and we didn't actually prep it before, so that didn't work out very well. Put a little bit right there. Yeah, that needs to go there. Come back. Yep. And of course, you know, the chicken parm is very simple. All you have to do is just fry it. I'm gonna use avocado oil to fry it. You can use olive oil. And once you fry it in 5-10 minutes in each side, you're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. And then you're gonna put a little bit of mozzarella on top of it, and you're gonna put sauce on top of it, and you know, however you want this to be, that's how you want it to be. The chicken patty can be just like that. You can make it in the oven like that. Or you can put a little bit of sauce. I used the Rios from Costco. We didn't buy any because we had some in stock. But this is it. I mean, guys, it is a lengthy process. That's why I said if you want to prep this and do it like more than just one, then go ahead and do that. I promise you, it's gonna stand up and it's gonna hold up, and it can stay a long time. Believe me, by the time you get to it, well, for me, it could take a month or 2 maybe for me to get to it, but mostly a month, because I actually do the girls, and that's pretty normal for. And this is good. If you feel like you need to move this, move it. I'm using my fingers, guys, but you can use a spoon, you can use whatever. My hands are very dirty right now, so I don't want to go and put it somewhere else, but that's the plan. Here we go. And you can take some off, put back on. Sky's the limit. I think you need a little bit right here. A breadcrumb. A little bit right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is just a little pieces that are left, nothing major. Oh, so then the 2 eggs does work out. I think it was more like the breadcrumb. I needed a little bit more, but I think it's perfect. I mean, I got the right amount to do. And what you can do if you wanted to store in the freezer, I recommend using the saran wrap and dividing them, so this will be easier for you to take it out once you store in the deep freezer. for taking it out later. It will make it easy for you. And all you have to do is take it out like maybe 10-15 minutes, have it defrost a little bit, and then just put it in the air fryer. Or you can even put it frozen. If you, once you put the saran wrap, that will be able to separate them easier, and that's what you want. And you can go back if you feel that there's a space that you missed, the breadcrumb didn't get to it. It's perfect. And so much with only 3 chicken breasts. I mean, seriously. Look, this is all that's left. Now this goes to wash. Okay, guys, so let me get another paper towel. I feel like I'm washing my hands so often. And this is a mess right here, but it's okay because you know what? There's gonna be messes when you're cooking. This is the end result. And this is how I have it. That's just me. Now let's go and try to fry this and see how that goes. I have to move first. Let's move into frying position. I'm gonna fry this. Let's see if my camera is able to move properly. Here we go. Okay. Okay, you're gonna get a frying pan, whatever frying pan you want, of course. Start, I would say medium, high heat, whatever you think you recommend. You can use any oil that you want to, but for me, I found that if you do olive oil or you do avocado oil, those 2 oils are pretty good to fry Italian style, because you want those seasoning that you did to get that beautiful flavor from the aloe vera, olive oil, whatever it is you're gonna, I mean, from the olive oil, not aloe vera, olive oil or avocado oil. So it's definitely not different, but you can also use too, you can definitely use other you can use other oils. That's just my preference. We have other oils that you can use. When I'm frying a lot, I could use canola oil and things like that, but we're not using it this time because that's not all we need. You can put 2 or 3 spoons of olive oil or avocado oil in the pan, and then once you do, then you're gonna just coat the chicken, and basically that's the plan. Let's go and get that done. So here we are. Okay, having a medium heat, and we're going to move with the avocado oil because that's what I want. I'm going to lather this a little bit here. You can put up to 5 or 6. I'm putting a lot, but that's because I want those flavors to be there and marinate the chicken. So, and this is a big pan, so we need more room for it. However you feel that you need to, put as much oil as you can. The sky is the limit. Let's try to see if I can zoom in a little bit here so you guys can see better. Like I said, Rachel Ray, I love these. My favorite. Okay. And you guys have seen it in a lot of my videos. Okay. So this, you just wait for it to get hot. And once it gets hot, then we're gonna put in the chicken to do. Let's see how that goes, and all that is going to be. I need to put Okay, so this is getting hot, but I want it hotter. So I'm gonna put it medium heat, and we're gonna go in. And you don't want to leave the chicken too long in the oven. Just make sure that you do have it at a 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes should be more than enough. 20 to 25 minutes in the oven. Believe me. And when you see the gooey melted mozzarella cheese, that's when you see that it's done. And it's going to get a very beautiful color. Definitely. It's a lengthy process, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth the effort because you're gonna enjoy it. Let's keep on going here. And you can start pouring in. I will need a fork to do this. If you have too much heat, please lower it, and depending on your stove, that's what you should do. Okay, lower a little bit, and you can see that it's getting crusty right here. I don't know if you can, but I'm gonna try to get close to it. It's getting a little bit of a almost crusty feeling, crusty brownish color to it. Now we're going to turn that around. See the brown color? That's what you want. If you feel that the other one's not brown enough because it's in the center, then move it to the center, and then it will get brown to that side. Everything in the center is going to get brown faster, that's for sure. And when you get that brown color, that's what you want. I can feel that this is very brownish here, but it's not here. That's what we want to do. Let's see this one. This one I kind of feel like it's perfect. Let's go with it. Try and take this one. It's a very beautiful color. I like it. How about these ones? This one's the first one that I put in, and they're not colored. Only because this part is in the middle. That's why it's getting that beautiful color so fast. I'm gonna turn this one here. Yep, that's perfect. Don't be intimidated because the color is like a little bit more darker. Don't worry. You're gonna stay. It's gonna taste good. Trust me, it will. You see, this one I put first, and they are the last one to be done. It doesn't make sense to me, but okay. I think this is like the Curtis Stone, one of the Curtis Stone ones, and I kind of feel like he said that everything is supposed to cook evenly, but we proved him wrong right there, right? We proved him wrong because this one was the first one that I put in, and they're not done yet. If you put it in the center, that's where everything gets cooked evenly. Okay, let's see this one, see how it is. I love it. This is the color that we're looking for. Okay, now I'm gonna put it right here. And what about this one? No, this one needs a little bit more time. If you feel like you need more oil, go ahead and put more oil. Oh, it should be fine. I like it. I like the color. Perfect. What about you? You're fine too. Remember, this is going to continue cooking in the oven, and it will be fine because this is not we're not completely cooking here. We're cooking this in the oven with the sauce, marinara, and everything else that needs to be done. And I have a paper towel where I'm draining them, okay? So let's go and put the other ones in. Yeah, I'm going to have to grab it with my fork because I kind of feel like this is a little bit hard on it. That's the way it goes. Okay. There you go. Okay. And be careful because this is hot, so you don't want to burn yourself or anything. Take your time. Do what you have to do. And if you have a little bit of breadcrumb that comes off, just put it back. That's what I would do. Got it right back there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Here you go. It looks like it might need to be turned. Oh, take some of this out. Get in there. Okay. Look at that color. Oh my God, that beautiful color. It's like a golden color. That's the color that you want when you want to turn it. And you're just cooking it for maybe 3 to 5 minutes in each side, and then you just turn it and you double check that it's the color of this and this. You can see the colors changing right here, like a whitish. That's when you know you have to turn it. Like it's turning white because the chicken breast is being done. That's when you know it's time to turn it, and it's definitely time to, this one's showing like white right here, and if you know what I mean, it's the white around it towards the bottom. That tells you that it's ready to be flipped, and that is the color that you want. Definitely the color that you want, and it's going to be a perfect color combination. If you guys want me to include these gloves, I love these gloves for moving stuff around to make things, and when it's too hot, I love using them. And sometimes when I want the oil to go where it's supposed to go, you know, we all do this. Part of cooking, right? Making it happen. Okay, let's check this one out. Oops, okay. That looks like a very nice color. I like it, but I want more. I want it more like a golden tone. I want this tone right here. Check this out. Oh, this one is definitely that tone. You see, that's the tone that you want. Let's go with it. Okay. And these are taking a little longer because of the breast was cut a little bit more chunky and more, which makes perfect sense. You see how the bottom part here is already cooked, and this one is still a little bit more less cooked. Come on, I want you to cook evenly there. Let's put a little bit of oil here. Like I said, give more oil if you need to, okay? There we go. I think this is perfect already. And you know, look, when you know, you know. You just keep it, seeing it, and looking at it, and see if that's gonna work for you. Then that's gonna make you feel that the colors are just perfect the way they are. I'm just moving it around the oil, so let's go for it. Lower that because it's getting a little bit too hot. Let's go with this. And we have, how many do we have? We have 1, 2. Yeah, this is only like 2 more left, I guess, to do. Chicken breast. Okay. And I want it to be in the middle because that's where the fire is consuming and making it faster. So that's what we want. A little bit more. I'll just put that in some. That's not a little bit more. Hiking up the little, put it in medium back again because I don't want it to burn. I love the Curtis Stone cookware, but I do have to say that it deteriorates very fast. I think that my husband got me this last year for Christmas, and we spent like 100 and something on the set. And I do use this a lot. This is one of my favorite one pans. But you can see that this here is like, it's a little bit of, I'm going to say that it's getting a little bit of a, the coating is coming off, and I don't like a Tupperware that have the coating coming off, because then that means that it might go into my food, and I don't like that. So before, I used to recommend the Curtis Stone brand, and I love the easy cleanup time, but I do have to say that his Tupperware needs a little bit more improvement if we're going to go with it. I just feel that there's always room for more. Lower the heat, because I see that it's very high heat. I don't have my fan in my microwave going, because definitely, I think it needs a little bit more. Oh, yeah, to tell you the truth. Once I'm done with this, we're gonna assemble the chicken parm. Final turn. This is a little bit more thicker, and I want it to be fried in the corner, so I'm gonna bend it a little bit like this. I want the breast right there to get a little bit, although it's not have. Okay, anyway, this is gonna cook in the oven. Okay, more, so I'm not stressed about it, because this is going to be fine. Okay, we're done with that. Let's turn it off. Now what we need to do is get assembling, so let's try to do that. I know it's a lengthy process, but believe me, it's gonna taste wonderful. That's all that matters, right? Okay, let's go. I am going to get my Rayo's homemade marinara sauce. So, Rayo's marinara sauce from Costco. I think it's $11 or $12 for 2 yards. One itself is $8 everywhere else, so you're saving some money. So we have the Rayo's, and we're gonna need mozzarella, and that's it. And that's everything. Let me bring it back to the counter here, because really, that was hot. We need some mozzarella. You can buy your own mozzarella or a Costco and shred it, but I buy the Kraft. And this is the Kraft Creamy Melt. That's what we want, that's what we get. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go do that. Now we're gonna go assemble. Let's assemble these chicken patties. If you're like me and you want easy cleaning, I recommend putting some paper foil. So it could be easy cleaning up, and you don't have to clean up so much. So definitely, this is the way I do it. I don't know how you guys do it, but if it's easy cleaning, it definitely helps me. So mozzarella, let's get the chicken patties. first, you're going to put your oven at 350 to cook. 350 in the oven. So now we are going to assemble. My hands are clean, so you can either grab the chicken patty by your hand if you want to. It's a little hot, so be careful. Just my preference. You do you, I do me. Okay, that's my philosophy. Okay, so here we go. I like that part better. We're gonna put it in the assembler, however you want this to go. This is perfect like that. I wish all of them would be able to fit, but not all of them can fit in one pan because there are a lot of them. So let's go look for another pan. But you know what? Let me just show you this guy, this one, and then you guys would know the process. So that's basically what I need. I am not showing you my face because this is not about me. This is about the food. So let's go to the food bag. So you're going to put first the marinara sauce, of course. Oh my God, this is so tight. I'm gonna have to get some assistant. Okay. There you go. Okay, now we're talking. Seriously. Let's get close to this here as possible. Marinara. I mean, you can put it wherever you want. I like to just use it from the jar. And I'm just gonna go with a spoon. And coat the whole breast. Or chicken cutlet or whatever it is you use. In the smaller portion, I'm gonna put less because I know my daughter Eva doesn't like too much this sauce. I don't know why, but that's her. So I don't put too much. Just put a little bit. Just gonna put a little bit of it. Because this one, she could break it apart into two. And the chicken patties are seasoned enough that you only need the marinara sauce, so that's what we're doing. And if you have any sauce left, you can definitely put it in the refrigerator for 7 days, I think. 4 to 6 days or something like that, and use it for whatever food you're gonna do later. I would do that. And I just want to put this in the oven because obviously my girls are coming home soon and I want food to be on the table, and I still have to make the pasta. That I'm not going to show you guys, but you know what pastas make. It's pretty easy. It's not complicated. You guys can, the more marinara the better because it's going to be more juicy. So depending on what you want, what you like. Okay, so now go with the mozzarella. Your heart content. Oh, I think you can also put a little bit of, hold on. Ooh, maybe I should put Parmesan cheese on it. You can put Parmesan cheese if you want to. Just can't find the other chicken part. Cheese, where are you? I do not want to open. Okay, so put a little chicken parm if you want. Parmesan cheese. This is a chicken parm that you put in the refrigerator, so that's why it was in the refrigerator. It's the Great Value one. I'll try to see if I can put it down for you guys. But you should be able to know. Then you go with your mozzarella on top of it. I mean, it doesn't matter if it goes on the dish. That's why I put the paper foil, because this is gonna create a mess regardless on the pan or whatever, but the foil paper is gonna prevent it from becoming a little bit. And you're gonna put it in the oven for at least 20 to 25 minutes. And once that is done, you put how much mozzarella you want as your heart content. I like to lather it up in there. My husband doesn't like too much cheese, but I like it. And I'm gonna finish this bag, so it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna grab the one in the middles and I'm gonna put it. Okay, well, this is it. This is my chicken parm in a nutshell. And it takes me an hour and something to get it ready. Basically, just put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the oven, 350, and you're going to see that everything is going to be, this is how I leave it. I'm gonna try to separate this one so they don't get all mixed up in here, because I obviously put a lot of cheese around it, and definitely it's gonna taste good. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys enjoy this, but chicken parm at my house is pretty eventful, because it takes an hour to do, but it can even take longer if you prep it ahead of time. It doesn't take you that long. It takes you maybe like half hour to do, because you already have cut half the I have to wait for the oven to heat up to 350 so I can put it in. But let me keep on going here. Anyway, guys, this is my chicken parm, Dominican style and Latin flavor to it, because of course we have to put that Goya. We do have to put a little bit of my sofrito in the chicken. And you guys know that my sofrito goes on every meat that I use. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time on Miss Cocina. If no one tells you you're special just the way you are. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.